groggy and you are drowsy. And now someone gets up and presents a speech, and this speech is called Everybody Can Be a Hero. Carl, please.
Everybody can be a hero within 4 steps. Step number 1, name your iPhone Titanic. Step 2, plug your iPhone to your computer. Step 3, if iTunes says Titanic is sinking, or if you have a German accent like me, Titanic is sinking, press cancel. Step 4, feel like a hero. So timekeeper, 7 minutes 30, I didn't get it right now. So I have to continue.
Yeah.
In the beginning of the year 2030, I was clinically dead for 8 hours. And this May, I worked out my second medical wonder. And I did it with my own methodology, but that is not sufficient. And everybody can do that like me, because I'm as average people. Mainstream. I'm nothing special. And the Americans call it garden variety. So there's nothing special with me. Everybody can be a hero. But what you need are 3 enablers. This is power, power, and power. And I feel like a hero that I managed that task. And due to Toastmaster projects in the past, I analyzed a couple of heroes to find out what is specific for a hero. And I found 3 heroes: Eliza, Hoyt, and Vujicic. I will tell you a little bit more about Eliza. It's coming from a fairy tale. Eliza was a princess and she had 11 brothers. And unfortunately, the mother died. And the evil stepmother, she bent the brothers to swans. And they were forced not to live on the same side of the ocean. So they have to go on the other side of the ocean. And she bent Eliza as well. So she has to leave the castle and try to search their beloved brothers. And after a long, long search, God talked to her in a dream and explained to her how to break the band. She has to knit nettles to shirts. You know nettles? You get blasters on your fingers. Brennnessel in German. And these shirts should be for their brothers, and if they wear those shirts, the break will be banned. But she was not allowed to talk. If you just speak one word, all the brothers will die immediately. So I make the long story short, after a long search, she found the brothers at the beach of the ocean, and they took her to the other side of the ocean, and they lived there in a cave, and she started immediately with knitting with nettles. But there was another rule for the nettles. They had to be from the symmetry by night. So they were very special nettles. She harvested a lot of them, and then she started with knitting, and suddenly a hunter came across. And the hunter was a king, and he fell in love with Eliza and wanted to marry her, but she couldn't say a word. So he took her to his castle, and she was always knitting, all the day knitting. And at the end, she went out of nettles, so she has to go to the cemetery and to harvest new ones. And the bishop, is jealous on Eliza, because he has influence to the king. He accused her on witchcraft. And she was doomed to burn on the stake. And when that day came, she was driven with a box cart to the stake, and 1 meter before the stake, all the swans coming flowing to her and surrounded her, and Lisa put the shirts all over their brothers. And they immediately changed to princess and explained the king what was the story about and why she has to knit and not to say a single word. He married her, but it's not only a happy end, because she couldn't finish one shirt, one sleeve of the shirt was not finished. So the youngest brother, that was the most beloved one, he has to live the whole life with a swing of a sword. The two other heroes, they are living today. This is an old fairy tale I told you, but the other two heroes, they are living today. One of them is my biggest hero, because he has a height like this, because he has no arms and no legs. Vujicic is his name. And he can do everything. He can swim, he's jumping from a springboard, he's playing golf, he's playing football with small balls. He can ride a horse, driving a motorboat. So he's doing everything what a normal man can do as well. And even he's married and has 2 healthy children. And this is another hero. And the third hero is Nick Hoyt. He has a paraplegic son. Couldn't move from the mouse on. He even could not talk. And by accidentally they discovered that this guy is crazy for sports. And one day he was communicating via a computer with his father, said to the father, he wants to have a race, jogging race. And the father had a heart attack a couple of weeks ago, so he had no fitness at all, but he managed that race. And that gave him so much power that at the end they have 1,000 races with 22 Ironmans. It's unbelievable. So the question in the beginning of my speech was, how do you get this power, what you need to get those important steps in your life? Power, power, power. And the result of my analysis is that all of those heroes had 3 common grounds. First is love, second, belief, and the third, the I will. And the question is, what is the energy plan for that I will? And that is love and belief. Thank you.